Okay, well, here we are with Nathan Rose.
Hello.
The man responsible for this lovely set, the trial. Nathan, you're going to tell us a little bit about the set, the design and stuff. Firstly, the design itself. Was the design given to you, or was it something that you came up with yourself?
No, I read through the script and I had ideas as I was reading through the script. It struck me that it was written in the 30s, and that was an era that I wanted to go for my inspiration. I looked at modernism and Bauhaus and all that architecture that we see today all around us, that we're all used to, but at the time it was something brand new and quite shocking. So that was my inspiration.
Fantastic. So the design itself, if we just have a look at it here, you got your inspiration, you got your sort of ideas from places, but who sort of says what you can and can't do, what sort of colour schemes, what sort of shapes, etc. you can use?
Well, then I took my ideas and some sketches to Sarah, the director, and in this case, Sarah was really happy with everything that I suggested to her. There were a few suggestions that she wanted. She wanted some levels because there's a big cast, so we've got these galleries here where we can put people, and we also use the Playhouse 4 stages to create steps, so we can project the cast into the auditorium.
And as far as actually making the model then, now it's fantastic, it's really intricate. What sort of materials do you use, and how do you actually construct the model itself?
It all depends on the model. It's mostly made from cardboard, such as that you would use to do picture frames with, but there's also styrene plastics in there. So this is a combination of cardboard, styrene and balsa wood. But it'll depend on what you want the final thing to look like, is the material you use.
Now, timescale wise, how long would a model like this take to make?
It's so as long as the time you've got to make it. It's a bit hard to say really, because first off I made a white card model, which is that one. So you can see it's almost similar, but there's a slight change in there. To make it more cost efficient with materials.
As far as the scale goes, how do you... You've probably got a really straightforward answer to this, but I'm not very good at maths. How do you get the scale exactly right? Because I presume the idea is for this finished thing to look identical pretty much to the set.
Yeah, this is 1:25 scale model, so it's 25 times smaller than it will be when it's on stage. So a lot of it's experience, understanding things. A lot of it is actually, I'll go and measure a step. I'll go and measure a grand piano and get a baby grand piano and get the measurements off the internet, and we've got one here. But I will work from a scale ruler. So, for example, a little man here is he's about 1.70 m, so he's about 5'8", which is about average for a man. So.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So are you pleased finally with what you've come up with?
Very pleased, yeah, and hopefully everyone else will be.
So will it look like that on the set? Absolutely.
I know it's already painted, and it looks just like the model.
Brilliant, Nathan. Thanks very much indeed. Thank you.